Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Skybreakers. In this video, I would like to explain about for RTR exam how to make the procedure for ILS. I will be uploading aviation related video. To watch my regular uploading videos, please subscribe to my channel. Let's start. Instrument Landing System. The abbreviation of Instrument Landing System is ILS. ILS is defined as the Precision Runway Approach Aid based on two radio beams which together provide pilot with the both vertical and horizontal guidance during an approach to land when there is a no visual contact with the runway. We have the precision approach runway and non-precision approach runway. Precision approach runway, we will get the guidance for vertical and horizontal guidance. When we do the non-precision approach runway, we will get the only one guidance, that is horizontal guidance. And ILS is basically pilot interpreted runway approach aid, that is will give the guidance whether the aircraft right or left from the center line. And aircraft is normally maintaining the 3-degree glide slope and for the height from the runway threshold. In this video, I will be explaining about how to make the communication to ATC when we do the ILS procedure for landing. Normally, for RTR-A exam, they will ask the questions, you are over at so and so airport, do ILS procedure. So overhead means you are above viewer station or some other fixed point. In this procedure, you just inform to the ATC what you are going to do for the ILS approach, how many place you need to do the position report. And first, you need to make the procedure, and when you are leaving the hold, this is the VOR, and this is for the VOR for the symbol and pentagon shape. And normally, and the VOR it will be fitted inside the airport. So over at the VOR, normally whichever aircraft is coming from the departure aerodrome destination, and first it will be come to the overhead station, it will be hold the aircraft approximately and 50 flight level to 70 flight level, and then it will be started doing the ILS approach procedures. And for the RTR exam, we need to inform 5 places we need to report the position report. The first position report we need to make when we are leaving the hold. Hold means we will be always maintaining the our attitude and as well as altitude. Now we are leaving the hold for the ILS runway, and you can see here this is the runway, and over at the station, this is over at the station, this is a hold. Once you leave from the hold, we need to report the first report. We need to inform to the ATC, I am going to leave the hold now for the ILS runway. The second report you need to make when you are making the procedure turn. This procedure turn, that is a standard procedure turn, and you will be turning from the heading of the aircraft like normally in Greece, and that is a right side 45 degree. Then you will take the U-turn, and again you will be set course to the heading of the runway. That is a second report you need to make. That is when you are commencing the procedure turn. And third report you need to make the report, that is when you are completing the procedure turn. The completing the procedure turn normally when you are inbound heading to the runway, that is a inbound heading to the runway. This is for outbound, and after that you made the U-turn and coming back inbound to the runway for landing. That is a third report you need to make. And fourth report you should make when you are establishing localizer. The establishing localizer, normally localizer will give the guidance whether the aircraft is right or left from the center line. So, and fourth report you need to make it when you are establishing the localizer. And last report you need to make when you are on the final to the runway, and that is you can able to see the runway. That is fifth report you need to make. And we will discuss about example now. Normally they will give the questions, you are over at Bravo. This Bravo I given Mumbai airport at flight level 50, and the aircraft is at the flight level 50 overhead Mumbai. decided to carry out ILS approach runway 09. You are going to do the ILS approach procedure now for runway 09. And this is the 5 places you need to make the report for the and RTR exam point, and you need to remember this. First is you need to make the call for leaving hold, second is commencing procedure turn, and third is completing procedure turn, fourth is establishing localizer, and final when you are on the final for the landing and you need to report. The first report, how will you make the procedure for the first report? And normally all the takeoff and landing, most of the times we need to call the tower for clearance. And if you do the visual approach procedure, if you do the ILS approach procedure, DME arc procedures, any circling approach, any other approaches for the landing, when you do, you need to contact to the normally tower. In this case also we are contacting to the Mumbai tower. And first, this is the first report you need to make. How will you make the report procedures? That is Mumbai tower, Victor Tango Alpha Bravo Charlie, overhead, Bravo Bravo Bravo. That is your overhead. This is the consider this is actually Mumbai airport, and this is a view over for the Mumbai airport, and you are over at the station now at flight level 50. You are on flight level. The question it says you are at flight level 50, and leaving hold for runway ILS runway 09. This is like you are going to leave from the this hold now. That is a first report you need to make. This is the procedure for first report. When you tell the this report, and ATC will tell only Roger. He don't give the any such kind of the clearance. And why this all the instrument approach and all the things they made it because of the workload of the ATC being reduced. That's the reason they made it for the and this instrument approach procedures. Next second report we will make, as I said, and when you're commencing procedure turn, second report you need to make. That is a procedure I given here. And Mumbai tower, Victor Tango Alpha Bravo Charlie, commencing procedure turn for ILS runway 09. You are making the commencing procedure turn, and first is 45° and after that 180° you will come inbound for the landing. So when you are making the commencing for the procedure turn, you need to report. That is a second report you need to make. Here you can see procedures. Mumbai tower, Victor Tango Alpha Bravo Charlie, commencing procedure turn for ILS runway 09. And next report you need to make when you are completing procedure turn. This is commencing, you are initiating the procedure turn. Here you are completed already the procedure turn. At that place also you need to mention to the ATC, I already completed the your and procedure turn. This is a procedure. Mumbai tower, Victor Tango Alpha Bravo Charlie, completing procedure turn for ILS runway 09. This is a procedure you need to make. Next, and as I said, and when you are establishing localizer, you need to make the procedure. That is Mumbai tower, Victor Tango Alpha Bravo Charlie, establishing localizer for ILS runway 09. This establishing, you are make sure that you are on the center line of the and aerodrome. And next is when you are on the final, last call you need to make when you are on the final. That is Mumbai tower, Victor Tango Alpha Bravo Charlie, on final for ILS runway 09, request landing instruction. In other all the position we just like inform them. Here we are going to request because like already you are near to the runway, so request landing instruction. You are requesting for the landing instruction, and normally ATC will tell okay, clear to land runway 09, and this is the instruction. And I given the procedure, and when you go like just pause the video and write these procedures. It's a very important when sometimes they will ask the questions when you're over at the station at flight level 50, your visibility is going below, so you need to do the ILS approach procedures. So this is the procedures, and you can pause the video and write it the procedures and do it with the different aerodromes. So here I given Mumbai aerodrome. You can write it some other aerodrome, and you can use some other call sign, that is to whom you are calling. You can practice it, and hope like you it's a useful for this video. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, do not forget to like this button and subscribe to my YouTube channel for regular uploading videos, and comment below if you have any query. Happy landing. Thank you.